Hi everyone, #1 Marmaduke fan here. So, a few weeks ago I showed off my pull list and my new comic book day in 2 big bags, and something I said in that video over and over again was that the digital codes are a big selling point for me because I give away most of my comic books. And I've been buying a lot of Marvel products because of that. And I've been reading through some of those DC comics. I'm moderately happy with most of them. I'm really happy with Blue Beetle. So this is going to become one of my new favorites. I'm going to pull list it. I'm going to try to go back and find all the old issues I missed. This is a I won't say highest recommendation, but definitely a happy recommendation. I think both of these issues were really good. I haven't read all the other issues, so that's why I'm not giving it a highest recommendations. But both of these issues were solid, good books, self-contained adventure stories, heroic themes. We've got a young hero at the start of his career, kind of learning from his mistakes as he goes. What I said in my new comic book day video is the only reason I'm remotely interested in this character is his excellent portrayal in 2 separate DC cartoons, Batman the Brave and the Bold and Young Justice. And in both he comes off as a really cool, interesting character. Blue Beetle's kind of a character almost no one cares about, and they've reinvented him in a good way, focusing on his personality and him becoming a hero and developing as a hero. Solid books. All I really want to say about 12 is that it's a good self-contained adventure story. He meets Batman, and we kind of get a glimpse of that relationship where Batman sees potential in him, but also sees him as terribly inexperienced and not ready for prime time. But I hope they build that, because they directly had that in the Brave and the Bold cartoon, and I like the idea of Batman passing his experience on to younger heroes. I think that's just it's a good dynamic. It lets us see him with a character we think is cool. He looks up to Batman, so we kind of we identify with him because we're all little kids who look up to Batman. So really good. This sets up the plot of this book, which is him going into the future with a female version of the Flash to meet a futuristic Justice League and fight a villainess. So I think all I'm going to say about 12 is I recommend it. Go pick it up. It's a good self-contained story, and it sets us up nicely with this one, where female Flash comes and asks Jaime to help them power their time machine. And this is Batgirl of the future, and she comes off kind of cool too, kind of like a scrappy engineer kid. She was the last we saw of her, she was really grumpy she didn't get to meet Batman because that was her ancestor and her inspiration. So 12 did a really good job of setting up the major characters in this one, of explaining to me that there's a futuristic world going on just in some dialogue between 2 characters. It's giving me all the pieces I needed to get set up for this adventure. This is a good self-contained story that's giving you the pieces that you need to understand what's going on, and you hop into it. The art. I got the variant covers for these, which are a little bit more realistic and Iron Man-ish in the design. The style itself is a little bit more cartoony, which I think is good because it's letting him kind of look youthful and expressive. There are certain panels where this mask design comes off as a little bit creepy or wonky. I would try to simplify. I mean, he always has that kind of arched eyebrow thing, but I would try to simplify the design of the mask enough that we can have more focus on his eyes and his mouth, but generally really expressive and solid. It's kind of like how they distort Spider-Man's mask to let him show expression. So it kind of starts with them right away getting ready to go into the future, and then flashes back to her explaining to him that they need his Scarab Beetle, which is kind of like a symbiote robot, to get them to the future. It works a little too well, and instead of Batgirl and Flash going into the future, Jaime and Flash accidentally are sent to the future, right into the middle of a big fight with lots of female versions of the Justice League. These are apparently clones, and they're fighting some Legion of Doom for Lady Styx. And just some okay action that they battle it out. Wonder Woman doesn't, because they appeared almost immediately after Lady Flash disappeared, none of them knows that Lady Flash got zapped to the past. So when they show up, Wonder Woman sees him and she knows him as a bad guy. So poor Jaime, he's in trouble with Wonder Woman. There's a Guy Gardner girl who apparently Guy Gardner takes over her brain from time to time, and the only way to tell is that she starts saying stuff like "you dumb blondie" or kind of Guy Gardner things. So I don't know, that was kind of cute. Jaime deals with Wonder Woman. The symbiote is sentient and kind of computer-like in how it thinks. So it has automatic defenses, and I think Jaime's will is what makes the Blue Beetle armor work. So it's sort of like Green Lantern, where Green Lantern's willpower fuels the ring. His willpower fuels the armor. So he actually has a pretty high, he's inexperienced, but he has a pretty high power level, where if he can learn to control his powers, he can go toe-to-toe with more major threats. Flash's brother is apparently betrayed them. It's giving me just the basics of what I need to know. He was her brother and turned evil. She doesn't want to kill him, even though she's kind of mad at him. This, by the way, I turned here and kind of got one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Excuse me. Cough Squad snuck up on me there. But yeah, I already coded this. DC will get there. They're starting to do this thing. They'll figure it out eventually. Jaime, eventually, Lady Flash explains the situation so that futuristic Wonder Woman doesn't kill Jaime, and they have this kind of cool interaction where he earns Wonder Woman's respect and is starting to become part of the group, and then immediately they're flashed away into the presence of the evil Lady Styx. So this is great. Rather than making me wait 3 issues of them running around looking for Lady Styx and Lady Styx chortling in the background, they're just zapping me over there. They're going to wrap up this adventure in the future story, wrap it up, and then send us back all in 1 issue. Great, excellent. 1 issue, big super adventure with lots of fighting, and then back to normal. And what is established is that Lady Styx in the future is actually the evil lady we've seen in issue 12. They set this up in issue 12. All I did was I just saw her kind of in the background, evil, talking about not having any human emotion and talking about manipulating Jaime. And now we're having revealed to us that she's this immortal, evil god queen type who wants to manipulate Jaime and make him her slave. And then Jaime and Flash are immediately sent back. I don't know why she doesn't do anything with Jaime right then and there, but pretty much she just explains her plan and then sends Jaime back, but robs his memory so that he forgets and he runs off on his date. So I don't really understand what her plan is or what her deal is yet. Apparently, since she's sort of a goddess, she doesn't care about time that much. So as far as she's concerned, she just wants Jaime to grow into the villain she wants him to, and then she'll be able to transcend time and it won't matter anymore. So she doesn't need to kill him because she's just waiting for him to become her servant. Okay. And, oh shoot, I'll skip the page. Okay. And, yeah, so a fun little adventure, self-contained. He is consistently growing as a person, as a hero, learning from his mistakes, and I really dig this. I'm so happy to start buying DC books again. Since I was accidentally gifted that other code, and I've already cashed it out, this one is a freebie. So I've said in the past, like, comment, and subscribe to enter for these digital codes, but I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to do all that, so it's first come, first serve on this one. Go get this code before someone else grabs it, and this can be yours. I'm #1 Marmaduke fan. I love you guys. I will be checking out more of this, and I'll do more reviews if I find things I either love or hate from this series. But so far, a really strong impression. Catch you later.